is expected to have a special sitting on Tuesday next week to deliberate the revenue sharing formula law. Senate Speaker Kenneth Lusaka and Majority Leader Samuel Poghisio now say the House will have to take a vote on all amendments, thus to pave a way for the committee report on disputed third generation formula.
A vote will have to be taken on amendments that are being brought so that we are able to discuss the report and move forward, because we cannot continue procrastinating this problem. Because remember, they have adjourned several times, and we can't just keep the country, in abeyance and, the country watching and well. Because if they're not agreeing, then I don't see them agreeing at any time.
Cheat themselves that they have a monopoly of tricks. I think they should just come out and know that the only thing left is for us to meet together. You can do all the tricks in the book, but in the end, you have to come to this report.
Mediation talks collapsed after one divide of senators failed to present names of their representatives to constitute the mediation committee. Senate Majority Leader Samuel Poghisio says last week's adjournment was not in good faith, as they thought it would provide consensus. Nonetheless, Poghisio says the House is still open for talks.
The other side doesn't seem to understand that. And then so what happens now is everybody goes with their formula, and then on that day we just deal with it. You want to buy time? Just buy time. But it will not settle well until we reach a place where we can talk to each other.
Speaker Lusaka and Poghisio fiercely defending the House on failure accusations, saying the issues of resources distribution is about interest of various counties, unlike other motions which just require a vote.
The Senate has not failed. You're not talking about primary school kids in a classroom. You're talking about elected leaders, and elected leaders represent certain interests. So when senators are arguing and talking and debating, it's because of the interest.
So instead of bringing a formula, members have gone ahead to gain politically, to try and make it look like it's about putting themselves into political limelight. It's not the issue. Unless we solve the third generation formula, you can say all you want, you can jump around, you can put yourself in front of cameras and look like you're very brilliant. But you're not brilliant enough to bring us a formula.
This comes even as Wiper leader Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka calls for dialogue among senators to unlock the revenue sharing formula stalemate.
Really, leaders must be prepared, however difficult the issues. Leaders should be able to sit and discuss with each other. After all, they're given that direct mandate. Confront issues head on. Don't run away from a challenge.
Tuesday's special sitting will be the 8th attempt by the Senate to strike a consensus on now protracted dispute on the third basis on revenue share. A stalemate continues in the Senate over revenue sharing formula. Now it's evident that the matter is becoming political, with Senate having only few days to give Kenyans a solution. Elizabeth Mutuko, TV 47 Nairobi.